guys, what's up? Hope you're having a nice day. I'm here reviewing a new book. So today is The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rothenberg. I finished this book a few days ago and I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, so you should check it out. The Catastrophic History of You and Me is a story of Brie, like the cheese, and she is an almost 16-year-old girl and she just died. She died literally of broken heart because her ex-boyfriend broke up with her and her heart broke into perfect halves, which is something no one has ever seen before. So throughout the whole book, she has to go through the 5 phases of grief, which are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And she has to cope with the fact that she's gone forever. When she wakes up after dying, she finds herself in a weird place, which is not Earth, but it really looks like it. And she ends up at Slice, which is a local where you eat pizza, and it's a place where she used to go with her family. So it's really familiar, but it's not actually the same place because it's in another dimension altogether. And here she meets a guy whose name is Patrick. He looks like he just came out straight from the 80s, I'm sorry. And it's weird because she's always had this obsession with 80s. So yeah, they kind of become friends and they start talking and he starts teaching her everything he knows about the afterlife. At some point in the book, they decide that they have to go back to Earth so that Brie can finally have her revenge and then come back to the afterlife and finally move on. But when they go to Earth, she is not satisfied with what she does. So she wants to stay there and not go back to the afterlife. And Patrick and her have a fight because he wants her to move on and she doesn't want to. She wants to stay with her family and her friends. So they have a fight. That's basically the storyline of the book. I definitely liked The Catastrophic History of You and Me. Brie is the main character, and even at the end of the book, I wasn't really sure if I liked her or not, because for some reasons I didn't like her. She wasn't the kind of main character that I usually like, but on the other hand, I sympathized with her and I got her. She was really angry and she was mad at everybody because they were moving on with their lives and she was not, because her life was over. Particularly, she was really mad at her ex-boyfriend for literally killing her. So she's really mad and she wants everything the way it was before, but it's not possible. And it was really sad. I felt like crying at the beginning of the book even. I know I'm a girl. So yeah, she was a nice main character and I liked having her as narrator of the story. She was funny and entertaining and I liked her. Patrick is the guy she meets in the afterlife and he's really nice and funny too. Brie doesn't know much about him. He doesn't know where he comes from or what happened to him. He's kind of a stranger to her, but he is the closest person to her in the afterlife, so she spends time with him anyway. And throughout the whole book, Jess Rothenberg gave us hints as to what had really happened with Patrick and what was going to happen in the end. So the ending wasn't really unpredictable. It was pretty predictable. I knew almost everything that was going to happen at the end of the book, and it didn't really surprise me, but it was pretty good anyway. What did surprise me was Jacob's secret. Jacob is Brie's ex-boyfriend, and I spent the whole book trying to understand what had made him broke up with Brie. I mean, he had just told her that he didn't love her anymore, but I just didn't get why. And at the end of the book, he gave a reason, and I know I should have felt sad for him or something, but I just burst out laughing. I know I'm a bitch, but it was funny. I can't help it, I laughed. So yeah, that was unpredictable, and I appreciated it. Oh yeah, one thing I liked about this book is that each chapter had a really cool title. Each chapter was named after a really famous song. For example, chapter 19 is called Every Breath You Take, like the song by The Police, or Total Eclipse of the Heart. So they were really cool titles, and I really liked them. I don't think there's much else to say about this book. I think I really learned something from it, because at some point in our lives, each one of us, I think, has to go through something that makes him or her go through all phases of grief, like Brie did. We don't all exactly die of broken heart, but something always happens, and I'm not just being negative. It's just the truth. I'm being realistic, and it's something that all of us have to go through at some point in our lives. So yeah, it was entertaining, but also I learned from it, and that's what I like most about books, that I can learn something from them. I don't think now there's much else to say about this book. Just check it out because it's good. Oh, one last thing. I really liked the title of this book, because throughout the whole book I thought it was about something, but it was actually referring to something else. That was pretty unpredictable, and I appreciated it. So yeah, check this book out, maybe, because it's really worth it. The writing is not exceptional, but it's not even bad. It's just good, and yeah, just check it out and see if you like it or not. Yeah, I'm done, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. And if you have any requests of books that I should read and review, just send them in, and I'll try and check them out. Thank you for watching again. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a good... Oh, fuck!